I think Toyota might be cheating, or at least they do. I'm not a Toyota fanboy or anything, and I'm not going to sit here and try to defend them and say that they're just the best to ever do it, but I am going to come with facts and some opinion. This is NASTalk Live. I'm Bradley. Let's get into this. Let's get into the biggest claim. Denny Hamlin sued NASCAR. NASCAR settled, gave him extra horsepower, and promised Denny Hamlin a championship. Now, if we rewind it back a little bit, back to December when the lawsuit went live, he sued for 23XI's charter. He did not sue for JGR. He did not sue for himself. He sued for 23XI's charter. Now, roll it back 2025. Their average finish was somewhere around 13.4. This year, they're tracking to be about the same. They're having similar finishes. Denny Hamlin's having almost an identical season as he did last year, and he was in the Final Four. But got to remember something. Front Row Motorsport was also in that lawsuit. Their average finish, 22s, 2024, 2025, and this year. They're not running any different. They barely had any consistency last year. They barely have any this year. So another thing on that is it wasn't a manufacturer suit. Again, it was a charter suit. They sued NASCAR because they were trying to gain a monopoly within the charter agreement, and it was like an anti-competitive contract. So it allowed them very little competitiveness in the broader scheme of things of going to different series, racing for other people, as well as it offered them very little profit in the end of it. All right, so let's get into some opinions. One of my favorites is it's the Toyo Car 500 settlement live from Chicagoland. The general basis everyone has is they have a horsepower advantage or an aero advantage or some sort of advantage. Now, the real reason why Toyota has an advantage is the same reason why Hendrick did so good last year. Manufacturers work together. Now, again, Denny Hamlin is a owner driver. He owns 23XI and drives for JGR, one of the hottest teams in the sport. Do you think he just has no idea how the inner workings of the sport goes? No. He has a in-depth understanding of how the cars drive, how setups work, how to read the data. He knows all of that. So what he does, and JGR has an alliance, of course, with 23XI because that was in Denny Hamlin and Coach Gibbs' contract when he went and created 23XI with Michael Jordan. So what he does is all the Toyotas get together. They share their data because they have manufacturer alliances. Toyota wants Toyota to do good, just like Ford wants Ford, Chevy wants Chevy. The difference is Toyota works a heck of a lot better together. That's why when you see all Toyotas do good, they all do good. Many Toyotas do bad, they all do bad. Just like at Echo Park, there's not a single one in the top 10. You've got Eric Jones in 11th. The next one is, I believe, Briscoe in 20th, and then so on and so forth. When one does bad, they all do bad. And that just has to do with how they work together. If they have a good setup, great. If they don't, they don't. If you want proof of this idea, look at Front Row. They're a Ford, also in the suit, but you don't see anyone saying, oh, Front Row has an advantage because they sued NASCAR. It's because they're not working together. Ford's not sharing their data like Toyota is. Chevy's not sharing their data like Toyota is. That's why you see Kyle Larson's average finish somewhere in, the teens. It's because no one is sharing information like Toyota right now. And if you're still convinced that Toyota's cheating, please put in the comments your breakdown on how you would convince hundreds of NASCAR officials to stay quiet. I would love to see the 3,000-page NDA that it would take to keep all of them quiet. There would have to be life in prison threatened to say nothing about it. It's just not true. They're not cheating. They don't have an advantage. The real facts is they have veteran drivers, they have very talented young drivers, and very good engineers and very good communication skills across the manufacturing teams. If you like NASCAR breakdowns that include facts, not just hot takes and opinions, click the subscribe button and it's NASTalk across all socials. See you in the next one.